Those of you who haven't already read this, you should. It's called, as you can see, The Tattooist of Auschwitz, and it's a bestseller, and it's by Heather Morris, and as you can see there, it was on the Times bestseller list. It's based on the powerful true story of Lale Sokolov. Lale Sokolov. I want to just read you a couple of pages from chapter 7. This will only take a few minutes. But I was thinking about everything that is being said about anti-Semitism. I was thinking about Jewish people with Holocaust who have relatives that died in the Holocaust standing by Chris Williamson. I was thinking about people saying, and Chris himself saying, he's no anti-Semite. And these words describe one of the scenes in Auschwitz which Lale witnesses, and it describes how a great friend of his in the women's camp has become very ill. It's a Sunday, and on Sundays they can apparently wander around the compound. It's bitterly cold and snowing. Though it is bitterly cold and the compound is a mess of snow and mud, Lale is upbeat. It's a Sunday. Lale and Gita will be among the brave souls walking in the compound in the hope of a fleeting meeting, a word, a touch, a hand. He is pacing, on the lookout for Gita as he attempts to keep the cold from his bones. He walks in front of the women's camp as often as he can without arousing suspicion. Several girls come out from Block 29, but no Gita. Just as he's about to give up, Dana appears, scanning the compound. Spotting Lale, she hurries over. Gita's sick, she says, as soon as she's in earshot. She's sick, Lale. I don't know what to do. His heart lurches to his throat in panic as he remembers the death cart, the close call, the men who had nursed him back to health. I have to see her. You can't go in. Our capo is in a terrible mood. She wants me to call the SS and have them take Gita away. You can't let them. You mustn't let them take her. Please, Dana, Lale says. What's wrong with her? Do you know? We think it's typhus. We've lost several girls in our block this week. Then she needs medicine, penicillin. And where are we going to get medicine, Lale? If we go to the hospital and ask for penicillin, they'll just take her away. I can't lose her. I've lost all of my family. Please, can you help us, Lale? Dana pleads. Don't take her to the hospital. Whatever you do, don't go there. Lale's mind races. Listen to me, Dana. It's going to take me a couple of days, but I'm going to try and get her some penicillin. A numbness sweeps over him. His vision blurs. His head pounds. Here's what you have to do. Tomorrow morning, take her however you can, carry, drag, whatever, but take her to Canada. Hide her there among the clothes in the day. Try and get as much water into her as you can, then bring her back to your block for roll call. You might have to do this for a few days. Until I can get the medicine. But you must do it. It's the only way to stop her being taken to the hospital. Now go and look after her. All right, I can do that. Ivana will help. But she must have medicine. He grips Dana's hand. Tell her. Dana waits. Tell her I will take care of her. Lale watches Dana run back into the block. He can't move. Thoughts creep into his head. The death cart he sees every day. Black Mary, it's called. She cannot end up on there. That must not be her fate. He looks around at the brave souls who have ventured outside. He imagines them dropping into the snow and laying there, smiling up at him, thankful that death has taken them from this place. You cannot have her. You will not take her from me. Prisoners move away from him. The SS has chosen to stay inside on this bleak, dark day, and soon Lale finds himself alone, paralysed by cold and fear. Suddenly, he begins to move his feet. His mind rejoins the rest of his body, and he stumbles back to his room and collapses on the bed. As I said before, my son visited Auschwitz, my youngest son Max, and showed us the photographs when we saw him in Leicester only a while ago. Yes, passionately against anti-Semitism, passionately against any kind of racism. Here's a story of what actually took place.